Yeah, yo. Woke up in the morning and to God be the glory. Thankful for another day to tell my story. Put my opinions in the universe and let them orbit. I'm from the dirty south with a dirty mouth, might need orbit. Miss things on me like a nigga Norbit. Had to refuse them cause my bitch no Resfusion, she gorgeous. As I dap my sons up and kiss my daughter forehead. Tell them we gon' get this money till my pockets morbid. Remember living in apartments, now we playing mortgage. You ain't gotta like a nigga regardless, baby, I'm blessed. And I keep that blick with me, we like grits and eggs. As you sip your coffee, flick your cigarette and let a nigga vent.
Yeah. We're back. Yeah. Ooh, we're back. Episode 20, Grits and Eggs Podcast. I'm your host, Deante Kyle. After a much needed break, we are back. Episode 20. Email me, gritsandeggspod@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on the voicemail line. Leave me a voicemail, 1-855-234-EGGS. That's 1-855-234-3447. We got Big Cat behind the camera today, baby.
Yeah.
Rap beef. Okay? I don't really think there's nothing else to talk about. We gon' let me pull the Twitters up. But like that really started a series of events that we did not see coming. So after the Like That verse, the pressure was on, pressure was really on Drake to respond. We had J. Cole respond. Honestly, it was just happy to see J. Cole get in there and start sparring. He rescinded that a few days later at his own festival. And in light of how things are going, nigga, we ain't want to meet the Coles, but we definitely make the Grams. Now, you know, what was Drake's first one before Taylor made? Push-ups. Drop and give me 50. The drop and give me 50 thing was tough. The Taylor made was corny. Using AI for Tupac's voice, Snoop Dogg voice, it was just corny. We're gonna have to put an asterisk next to that. That was just an L in general. Euphoria. Banger. And the way that niggas was running back and deciphering the lyrics over the last 3 days was crazy. And then he went back to back, dropped a 616 in LA. That was heat. Drake shoots back. Family Matters.
With a banger.
Drop. Having fun. Now, to me, after Euphoria, I pretty much seen it was going downhill. I was like, yeah, I think Kendrick gonna take this one. 616 in LA, it was like, woof. Obbs, you on the clock. We need you to respond back. Family Matters hit. Crazy. Great song, great visual. G and Chain. Spinning. Nice. Crushing the van from Good Kid, Mad City. And before a nigga got even a chance to repost it, niggas was celebrating. Niggas was making plans, popping champagne. Alan the chemist evidently sent the psychopath known as Kendrick Lamar a fucking beat that is, for all intents and purposes, absolutely sinister. This is absolutely sinister.
Dear Adonis.
First of all, don't talk to my child, y'all. We're not even gonna break this down. We're not gonna do it. Everybody's heard it. This shit is over. This beef, whatever we calling it, rap beef, this tiff between these two guys that it honestly started when Kendrick dropped the Control verse. Because when he had to do the freestyle, he was addressing Drake in a roundabout way. They've been throwing subs at each other for the better part of 10 years? So it's finally come to a head. You got Kendrick, who is the GOAT in the culture. And you got Drake, who is the GOAT in the corporation. So we have culture versus corporation here. Drake, who's for all intents and purposes, is cosplaying black Americans left and right. You know, these are two giants. J. Cole has removed himself. And that's what this thing really comes down to is you know, culture versus corporate. Drake has been propped up to be the guy. He's got the connections. That 6-pointed Star of David is the connection. The real black Jew is in the building. So we got a Jew versus an Israelite. This is crazy work. This whole battle is nasty. But after Meet the Grams, how do we... It's past the point of rap beef. This shit ain't a friendly competition no more. You got one side alleging that Kendrick beats his woman. His old lady is one of his children really ain't his children. And that he does nothing for his community. And the other side, Drake is alleged to be a pedophile, running a sex trafficking ring, addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol, addicted to gambling, hiding children, BBL, Ozempic. I don't condone domestic violence, but pedophilia is a harsh... It is the thing. We've seen it at play. We've seen them groom young women, text young women, children. We're just men, though. We're not in a position to make moral judgments here. So we're going to just keep it rap. Kendrick is clearly winning this. To me, with Meet the Grams, he won. I don't think there's any debate about that. And that shit is dark. Niggas in the studio with a Virgin Mary candle, that's the only light. Hoodie down covering his eyes. Ouija board on standby. Penning a letter to your child. And your child that you're not claiming if she's even real. And your mother and father, and then pins it to you. I think we passed the point of rapping. I'm just say that. How you feel?
It's either stop now or somebody's gonna get hurt, like I said before.
Yeah, this pretty much has to be it. I think gracefully, you know, Drake is still gonna make money. He still got fans. He's still gonna get to wear his Backer Boys outfits and do his thing on stage. I don't think this is gonna stop the money. I think that it solidifies that Kendrick is the king of this hip hop shit. I think lyrically, I mean, there's no debating that anyway. Like, niggas is making arguments about, I can't ride around with this in the whip. What are we talking about? When did diss tracks become? You got to play it in the club too. We're looking at culture versus commerce here. You niggas is thinking about how is it going to sound in the club. That nigga's talking to this man's soul, bruh. He's talking to him. That nigga, we are just getting to witness it. That nigga is penning a letter to a nigga mama. Dear Sandra. Nigga ain't even call her Miss Graham, Miss Sandra, nothing. Dear Sandra. He lied. With the ominous voice in the back. You lied. Nigga's crazy. That nigga's the real Baba Yaga, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm a hater. I'm not a liar. Family Matters was hard. That shit, the beat is crazy. Really, really trying to keep it PG. Shit hard. Not even an hour. I think it was like 20 minutes. He drops Meet the Grams, stepped on that. Very strategic move. And telling a nigga child you wish his granddaddy used a condom, effectively telling him, like, I wish you didn't even exist. If it don't stop now, somebody gonna get hurt. That just is what it is. Cause it done went so far past, it ain't this shit. But the thing is, between them two, it ain't never really been about lyrical ability. Between him and Cole, it may have been a rap thing. they would have probably kept it rap. Kendrick came out in Euphoria and said, I hate you. Hate the way you walk, the way you talk. I hate the way you dress. Crushing the band from Good Kid, Mad City was a nice look. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Dun 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 dun. We ain't even get time. You talking about drama give me 50. We talking about a nigga that's wearing Dickie pants, shirt tucked in, lokes on his face, ball cap to the back, doing burpees in a public park by himself. Never been to prison. Psychopath. It's a crazy man, dude. I think if we really just look at it into like what's really going on here on a deeper level, we go back to the culture versus commerce thing. You have somebody that's growing up in Compton, in the black community, from the hood, understands our culture, our history, and the things that we've been through in this country, and what his position is in it. And we got a Canadian Jew that is clearly hand selected by the corporations. The only way to legitimize Drake, and we also at a time where like the light skin versus dark skin thing is at peak. Nobody want to listen to this light skin ass nigga singing about girls and shit. That was the whole thing when Drake first came out. He's sensitive. All you do is cry about bitches. How do we legitimize him? Well, who's the king of the culture? Lil Wayne. We got to put him next to Wayne to position him. And then he's been positioning himself around figures in the culture. And I was telling a nigga the other day, that's the real Shang Tsung. If he can around a nigga too long, he gonna take a nigga whole personality. He around Future, that legitimizes him in the street. Atlanta runs hip hop. When he around Future, Young Thug, he legit. 21 Savage, he can talk tough, he can talk hot. Cause the perception is, if he a puss ass nigga, they ain't gonna hang out with him. He always talking about his shooters, woo woo woo. Listen, if we keeping it real, we don't really know who this person is. This is an actor, bro. Which is why a nigga will say whip and chain you like American slaves and not understand the implications of that. Tell a nigga he rapping like he trying to free the slaves. He doesn't understand the implications of that. Telling your mama Rick Ross was being racist is a cracker, bro. It is what it is. He's playing a role. We seen his acting work. Nasty work. Nasty work as an actor. Making niggas uncomfortable on the cam. Grabbing nigga ass. He was sinister in that too. He looked at that nigga like this. Yeah.
Imagine that with the
Imagine he squeezed the nigga. Dun 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 dun. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Give a nigga ass a squeezing.
Hey,
Yo, that's uncomfortable, bro.
Ooh, shit.
Yo, that beat right there is crazy. Somebody said it looked like Kendrick was watching them from across the street, and a bus went by, and then when the bus passed, Kendrick was gone. This nigga is Michael Myers. Yo, imagine you come home from a long night at the club, right? Cheating on your bitch. You walk in the door. Yo, just walk back out. Just leave. She got dirt.
She knows.
She knows.
She already knows.
She sent her.
Yeah. That was her mole.
That was her. Yeah, she had a mole.
Yeah. Just pack your shit and leave, son.
Imagine you get called down to HR. You been fucking off on the clock. You been stealing time. You been stealing time, you know? You been having niggas clock in for you so you don't get points.
Don't come in, son.
Yeah. HR call you down. You think you finna get a promotion? You sit down and.
Oh shit!
Imagine you fucking off at school. Mom dudes don't know you got the report card.
Oh my god!
That's how it used to feel when your mom asked you, so how was school today? You like, everything was good. You know you got in trouble.
No, you fucking.
You know you been fucking off.
Oh.
Oh, everything was good?
Can you imagine the fear?
I'm scared. Dear Adonis. Your pop's in the back doing burpees. We finna fuck you up.
With looks on.
With looks on it and a fitted to the back. Oh my god, nigga. Imagine you snitch on the homie. No, you think you got away with it. Niggas come to the spot. We got bitches, we got bottles.
Yeah.
You walk in the spot, it's just a candle.
Yeah. A candle's crazy.
It's just a single sitting on the coffee table in the middle.
Like, why is Donkey here?
Have a seat. We've been expecting you. You finna die! You finna die! Somebody said he typed in serial killer type beat.
Funeral home music.
Funeral home music. Morgue music. Mortician music. Yeah, that's nasty, bro. I think that one of the reasons is that, well, like, one of my big reasons why I don't like Drake is because I see what it is. This is a character. It's a character. Because how could you grow up in Toronto all these years and now you just know what we about? You ain't grow up out here like that. You was on Degrassi. You was doing your thing. Having a white mom is a real thing. A white Canadian Jewish mother? Nigga had a bar mitzvah and everything. He ain't like us.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
That's that nigger right there. You seen that when he said that? That's that nigger right there. He couldn't even say nigger right when he first came out. We ain't had to put his pen on it. Nah, stop with the R.
The ER is crazy.
The ER is crazy.
The ER is wild.
The ER is crazy. A. Yeah. Emphasis on the A. You an actor.
Yeah.
Get in your bag.
Sure.
Keep it Canadian is crazy.
Yeah.
Tell a nigga to keep it Canadian. This is more of a cultural thing, though. It's a cultural war. It's black people. For too long, we have watched other people come in and be able to profit off of things that have caused us trauma, like the dance moves and the slang and the culture as we know it is birthed out of trauma. Okay, so for somebody to come through and act their way to the top, well, but you hand selected, you know. It ain't really the complexion for the protection. It's, you know, it's the religious aspect. We know them Jews, they do their thing. That ain't any anti-Semitism. It's just real. It is what it is. We know the Jews run hip-hop. You know, if Lucian Grange like you, you good. Leor Cohen like you good. They at the bar mitzvah they at the synagogue with Drake with the yarmulke on. Finna drop an album. Imagine you walking to the synagogue.
Imagine you walking to the synagogue. It's crazy.
Can I walk in Gabby's friend?
Who is Gabby's friend?
Oh, I forgot her name.
You're not going nowhere with nobody. You stay in the yard.
Talk about Gabby's friend.
I don't know who Gabby's friend is.
Oh, come and tell her name.
No, I'm recording, baby.
Aww.
If y'all gonna play outside, y'all can play outside. You're not to leave.
Okay.
All right. And I think a bigger thing here too is like this is a preservation of our culture. Like saying, oh, ain't nobody trying to do all that breakdown, trying to break down the lyrics, trying to learn. Like, bruh, this is what this shit is, bro. This is where we come from. Go listen to them Lil Wayne mixtapes and be like, oh, I ain't trying to break this shit down. That's what made him the GOAT. The bars. Kendrick is effectively the black Eminem, right? We don't rock with M because he a white boy. And it's not just that he a white boy. We don't relate to that. I like my mama. I ain't finna get on the track talking about I want to kill my baby mom. I ain't popping pills like they Skittles. I can't relate to this. The technical rapping ability is great. But at some point, it's just you rapping fast and you rhyming words. Now, somebody that's actually from the community, somebody we can relate to, somebody that's from the culture, for real, with that same technical ability and rapping ability, that's a winning ticket right there. Go listen to Rigor Mortis and then be like, man, I ain't trying to break this shit down. Y'all, it's like this proverbial vibe that y'all are chasing. Everything has to be a vibe now. And I get it. You want to have fun. Sometimes you listen to music for entertainment. Drake is great at doing that. That's McDonald's. You go anywhere in the country and find a McDonald's. Over 1 billion served. You go to Dubai and there's a McDonald's there. You go to China, there's a McDonald's there. It's the same thing everywhere. It hit. It gets the job done. Here today, gone tomorrow. You eat too much of this shit, you're gonna get sick. Every now and then you need a home cooked motherfucking meal. And that's what this shit is supposed to represent. And, you know, then we get into a point where they talking about the reading and the comprehension skills for the kids ain't there. It makes sense why you don't want to break it down. You can't.
It's not, though.
What?
I said that.
What?
The reading and comprehension skills is not there for them, bro.
Yeah.
Anybody that was graduated high school in the last 10 years, bro, it's not there. They had to bring the SAT score from 2,400 down to 1,600, bro. A 1,600 now is a perfect score. When we was in high school, it was a 2,400, bro.
It's anti-intellectualism, bro. That's what it is.
And they took cursive out of school.
I don't really know the significance of that.
I mean, but think about it. You had to learn how to write in cursive.
Yeah, we did.
That just opens your brain up to a more of a
Yeah.
creative space and how you gonna make this look.
Yeah.
Comprehending that. I'm not saying this.
Well, it's calligraphy, and that's an art form all within itself. Yeah. That's a skill within itself. Hand-eye coordination, all that good shit too.
That's a skill within itself, son. So you take that away. I'm not saying the cursive is really that damn important.
Yeah, but it's a big deal.
It's a big deal though. I told my brother, he's 18. I said, yo, put your signature on the paper. He said, what's a signature? I said, what they teach you in school, bro?
You don't know what a John Hancock is?
You know what a John Hancock is? He's like, who's that?
Yeah.
18.
So then the thing is that, and you got somebody that's 37 getting this shit pinned by 20-year-olds.
But like you said, they're stealing from the culture, though.
It's stealing. You still getting people that's from the culture to do the work for you. You just a performer. You the actor. You acting. Basically. We can see it. And we've also seen you be nasty with little girls, bro. I'm not the type of nigga that I'm just gonna overlook that. That's nasty.
When did he do that?
You ain't see when he had the girl on stage? First of all, texting Millie Bobby Brown was crazy.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
When she was like 14, he texting her. Then he said something like, I think it's so funny that they called you 11, LOL. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Then there's another thing, some young chick, 16, he was taking pictures with her. As soon as she turned 18, he took her on a date. They disclosed that.
That's wild.
Nasty work right there. He's performing some concert, girl on stage, 17. You 17? Why you look like that? Look at that body. Gave her a kiss and everything.
What?
It's out there, bro.
I haven't seen it. That's crazy.
Yeah, you ain't chronically online like your boy.
No, I'm not. Yeah, you're on a different level.
Yeah.
I just go to work.
I'm out here. I'm doing I'm doing the mathematics out
That's why
here.
you're in the seat.
That's why I'm in the seat, baby. That's why I'm here, baby.
That's why you there. Everybody plays their part, right?
Yeah, we playing ball game for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the mathematics, I'm doing the science out here.
Yeah, son. Drop that knowledge, son.
Drop the knowledge.
Yeah,
You think like real late at night? you think like real late at night Drake just in bed? Who turned that shit on? This shit hard. Cut that shit off.
They wake up sweating.
Yo, the nigga Zach Fox is a genius, bro. Zach Fox said, who's that? I think that there's just some clear understanding, and the young kids don't give a fuck no more. You know, like when the reading and comprehension skills go down, when the focus isn't on being intellectual, when rap is becoming like, you know, when rap is too complex for somebody, that's a bad sign of the times. Cause I ain't gonna sit here and make it seem like a nigga gotta be a rocket science to break down bars. You got Twitter. They gonna break it down for you. But the fact is like I just seen John Dodonna, a battle rap nigga, say, "Oh, you can't listen to Kendrick shit in the whip. That's what's giving Drake the edge." I don't know what's up with all these niggas that's supposed to be from the culture, and the closer they get to corporate, $1 million worth of game. The nigga Maul from New Rory and Maul, Cam and Mace. It's they now that they in that corporate world, it's like they don't want to go against Drake. They want that interview. They want that interview. Somebody lying. When Act do it, it's whatever. Act ain't from the culture neither. Let's just keep it real. We respect Act. Act ran it up to $1 million from his mom's basement. We respect that. But we don't know that man. Yeah, it's just this whole situation is just nasty, bro. It don't it don't seem like anybody's being genuine. I feel like people are on the people that was gonna ride for Drake ain't gonna say that he can. It's like he can't do no wrong. The Cam and Mace thing really surprised me. Yeah, this is it's just clearly culture versus commerce right now. And niggas have picked their side, and I think that, you know, if bro is a darling in the industry, if he got these connections in high places with people that's writing these people checks, like $1 million worth of game, it is what it is. Y'all work for a racist white man. Because calling Euphoria corny, it just ain't it. Gilly, you spent your whole career. We only know you for exposing that you wrote for Lil Wayne. And then going back and forth making mad diss tracks against Lil Wayne, and he called you Willie the Squid and got you up out of here. You created a personality online, and then you and Wallow did y'all thing. We ain't got no game from that. You ever got $1 million worth of game?
I never even watched the podcast.
Exactly.
I just seen clips on IG.
Yeah. I ain't getting a lot of game. And calling some shit that niggas have unanimously deemed as great, corn on the cob, is indicative of it. And I'm not saying that niggas gotta see things my way. I'm just saying it's a lot of people that's supposed to be in these spaces representing the culture, but now have gone corporate, and they're aligning themselves with the corporate side of this battle because they want that interview. Because a nigga shouted your son out of the concert. Rest in peace to your son. But if that's gonna affect the way you do your job and whether you can be honest or not, we're gonna have to rethink who got their pulse on the culture. The Cam and Mace thing is just crazy. We see y'all with the OVO Letterman's on. We already know whose side y'all on. The nigga Maul from New Rory and Maul just been bouncing on it. Doing tricks on it. But he got Drake number. He said, Drake text me. They want that interview. These niggas care more about the numbers, and that's respectful. I respect it. That's the game. That's the business. At least with Joe Budden keep it real. He ain't got a dog in the fight. He know he ain't getting that Drake interview. So he care more about keeping it honest and what's for the culture. And you know, eventually, you know, even Kendrick called out some of the, in the Heart Part 5, he called out a lot of toxic ways of the culture. The culture got its own toxicity too, but the culture Also have a lot of positive aspects to it, a lot of creativity, a lot of IP. It's been a lot of IP. A lot of niggas made a lot of money off this shit. So for somebody that's not from it to be profited and heralded as the king of it, that ain't even from here, is crazy. And I think that's the bigger picture here, and that's the thing I'm gathering from it. That's the perspective I have on it. Because if he wins, then effectively hip hop has been it's gentrified. That's what that is. That means y'all niggas is willing to sell it to the developers. It's gentrification complete. And all you want to do is sit here and reminisce about the days in this neighborhood and how lit it used to be, and now it's just a big condo. It's just a bunch of condos. So, I think that if we're going to keep it honest, everything ain't about shaking your fucking hips all the time. And you don't even have a love. How do you have a love for this culture and for hip-hop music in general, and then you even fix your mouth to say it's too complex? Ain't nobody trying to break it down? A double entendre is a problem? You niggas never listen to Lil Wayne? You'll never listen to Jay-Z?
Them new niggas, son.
They knew.
That's the 18-year-old to 20 to 22.
And it's a bunch of white kids, too. It's like, first of all, y'all need to shut the fuck up. But that's the thing. It's like, that's the internet is for everybody. So, you got people that's actually from the culture pushing and doing numbers. Because the thing is, if black people step out of it, what is it going to be? Because effectively, that's what y'all asking to be done. Y'all want, if niggas ain't riding with the corporate wave, y'all want niggas out the way, real niggas out the way. So y'all can run rampant and throw up condos and parking garages.
I'm going to tell you what it's going to be. If black people remove themselves from hip-hop, you ever seen Scary Movie 1 and 2?
Yeah.
When it was raining? Funny, right?
Right.
Everything after Scary Movie 1 and 2?
Trash. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Because the corporate world gets a hold of stuff and bleeds it. Because this is a bunch of people that started doing this out of love for it. Learning how to make beats. Learning how to break soul samples. Dancing. Really rapping. Battle rapping.
Not even that. Just going to the park and setting up your turntables, son.
Doing your thing. It's like, if you can't... This is the weird thing about with the new kids to me, is that if you enjoy something, you can enjoy it. You gotta understand how it started. You know? And where it come from and why it's a thing in the first place. I understand it's lit. Everything about being lit. Everything about being a vibe. Doing your drugs. Turning up. Fucking your hoes. It is what it is. That's cool. Now, see, that's the thing. We just officially OG. Like, we unks now, bro.
No, it's not even that. I mean, it's that too, but...
We just cook. In they eyes, our opinion mean nothing. We just old niggas talking.
Take the internet away, our opinion means everything. Take the internet away, our opinion is everything.
Yeah.
That's who they got to go to.
Yeah, but there ain't no depth and range even to their arguments. It's just like, this is a vibe, this is lit.
Yeah, but if you take the likes and views away, you take doing it for the internet, then you get back to doing it for the culture.
Right.
Then what?
Right.
Then you get the creativity.
Right. I think, honestly, I think niggas need to pick up instruments.
That's a fact.
I think we need to get back to that. A lot of you niggas that's like, because the thing is if it don't work in this medium anymore, if it's gonna get to a point where niggas is like, I don't want it to be too complex, I don't want to think too much, right? If it's gonna just get dumbed down to that, where it's just a nigga just fing, 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 fing. If that's just what it's gonna be, then I think that we go the opposite direction and go back to the instruments. Because you can say a lot with a guitar behind you and some drums behind you. Rage Against the Machine proved that already. We need a Rage Against the Machine. We do need to just start exploring other genres too, because this thing has gotten gentrified. And the people that make it in it are assisting in the gentrification.
Like, where the rock?
Where
the rock groups at? Where the when we was growing up, we had your Limp Bizkit, Blink-182, your Linkin Parks, so on and so forth, and then you had your Snoops, your Dre's. We was pretty much real rounded.
Very well rounded. But the thing is like capitalism is this thing of like what's working, what makes the money, bleed it. That's what they doing. They bleeding this shit dry to the point where like talent ain't even a thing. It ain't even about talent. It's just
who can make something hot.
They gonna let it rock. Like even like somebody like Ice Spice, good song. Munch is nice.
It was a great song. It wasn't a bad song.
I'm
very catchy.
Tired of seeing this bitch twerk. Like, God, is it nothing else? I never thought I would ever hear today. I would say it.
That's because she wasn't developed as a star.
But that's the thing. They don't care. They don't even care. But get somebody in there and put a pin on it.
Yeah.
She'll rap it, shake some ass. We'll make some money. Yeah. These horny ass niggas out here gonna keep it popping.
That's what it is.
If we talking about just rapping, lyrically, rap beef, Kendrick won. Staying on topic with the top five. We're gonna do the top 5 diss tracks of all time.
I like that.
Top 5 diss tracks of all time. I got at number 5, Who Shot Ya? Biggie Smalls.
It's not even a diss track.
It's a diss track to me. At number 4, I got Ether.
Ooh.
Number 3, Back Down, 50 Cent. That's Ja little punk ass thinking out loud.
What we gonna do now, man?
How we gonna eat, man? 50 back around. That's crazy. That's a crazy combo.
That's what Ja hears in his sleep, son.
Yo, he done cooked Ja over the free jazz. It's nasty. Number 3, 50 Cent, Back Down.
Yes, sir.
Number 2, Ice Cube, No Vaseline. Number 1, Tupac, Hit 'Em Up.
What else would it be?
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Get money.
And niggas is in the...
Get money.
Niggas made a video.
Get money.
You gotta see that on your top. You gotta go to Rap City and see that. Yo, MTV Raps. First thing a nigga say, so I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
He don't like you for real.
Yeah, he don't like you. Ain't no body positivity in this bitch. I don't think we can put any of these rap songs like, they gotta stand the test of time, right? Story of Adion is whatever, you know, that's highlight being you're hiding a child, you know?
Yeah.
Even Exodus, when he was getting at Wayne and them, you was signed to another nigga, but it's like it don't stand the test of time.
Right.
I think that Meet the Grams is, we'll see. What's your top 5?
My top 5 is very similar to your top 5, which, it's kind of hard to go against the grain with this one.
Yeah.
But for number 5, I have No Vaseline. For number 4, I have Eazy-E Real G's. All right, number 3, Ether. Number 2 is Back Down. And number 1, of course, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Yeah, I hit him up. Yeah, it's so disrespectful.
Yo, what?
Get money. West Side. Chino XL. Fuck you too. My fofo make sure all y'all kids don't grow. That's a crazy thing to say to a nigga.
You gonna kill a nigga kid? Yo, thank God we grew up in the early 90s.
Yo, the all-white room is crazy.
But thank God,
talking to a nigga.
Yo, listen, thank God we grew up in the 90s to hear that. That was the flu now, son.
Nah, I wouldn't have went.
First of all, you fat motherfucker. They would have got that part for body shaving.
Yeah.
He would have been canceled.
Nigga canceled him in real life.
Yeah.
Took a little minute to register.
Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, rest in peace, Pac, man.
Pac, man. That's crazy.
That was the real cancel culture.
on Twitter.
And cancel that nigga real life. You're not gonna talk to me like that.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Shit. Thank God we don't have any corporate sponsors.
Right. We would lost a bag right there.
Yeah, we got an email tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. They'd had the room bugged. Nah. Delete that. Don't say that.
Now.
Can't say that. This week, CD player. Vince Staples. Self-titled album. Vince Staples.
Vince Staples now playing on Apple Music.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, that's that.
Yeah.
Play the. You just summoned the demon.
Dear Adonis.
What is happening?
Yo, this is going crazy today. This shit is off the rails. Episode 20 is crazy. A lot of listen. New routine for a CD player. Whatever CD I want, whatever I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna buy the CD. We're coming along with a nice little collection. Very LA heavy collection right now.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Them niggas be talking, bro.
That's a fact though. They do be talking.
They be talking. I ain't gonna hold you. Growing up, I hated West Coast music.
Really?
Because of that synthesizer.
Okay, yeah, because of the
Then the nigga just I killed a nigga in his mama house. Like, god damn, brother, on crib. Shot a nigga mama in the face.
on crib. On hood. Nigga.
On the hood, nigga. On the hood, nigga. Fuck the nigga baby mama, nigga, on the hood.
No disrespect to Cali, but I used to hate the way they talk.
I hated. I wasn't when I was younger. It just like it was so foreign to me. It was like, why them niggas talk like that?
Yeah, why they so proper?
It do sound proper.
Yeah.
But then when you grow up and you get older, it's like it's an inflection to it. It's like, nigga, shut your mark ass up, nigga. Like, nigga.
Like what the?
shit feel racist. Oh, they hate niggas for real.
They really hate each other.
Yeah, them niggas don't like each other, bro. But thank God for Cali because
Yeah.
there Adonis. You know niggas in the studio looking nuts when he recorded this.
First of all, to say they're Adonis and then put a scream behind it is crazy.
What you
You
mean?
didn't hear the scream?
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry.
You didn't hear that before?
Nah.
That's that Ouija board. In the
That's the
studio.
Ouija board. That was
Ouija
X.
board, yeah.
That was X.
That was X and Boomer.
Yeah, X and Boomer.
Oh shit.
We was on live. We said Kendrick was in the studio getting contacting DMX on the Ouija board. And he was like, X, are you in the room with us?
First of all, the summon a nigga and his dog is crazy.
Son of a nigga and his dog. And I said he had to fire up the stem, hit a 20 rock just to get X to come in the room.
First of all, that's crazy. Back to
CD player.
Back to CD.
CD player. Vince Staples, self-titled album, Vince Staples. Listen, when this album first came out, I wasn't really tapped in. I'm listening to Vince, but it's just like whatever. It's in passing. It's not really like I ain't checking for his music. I'm gonna just keep it real. And then the homegirl Asia. The homegirl Asia on TikTok was like talking about the song The Shining. And then the song was like, blow her with a beam. Shine when I hit the scene. And she said she thought he was talking about like shining, like flexing when he hit the scene. The whole time nigga talking about doing a drive-by. Right. So I was like, I ain't heard that song in a long time. And I like how he do his videos. I probably done listened in the last 3 months. I done probably listened to this album in full probably over 50 times. Like, this shit is damn near perfect. There's no skips on that bitch. It's only 10 songs. It's pretty. It's no features. It's 10 songs, 2 skits. The skits are incorporated in the song, but it's really just giving you the background to, like, you know, these niggas don't be hiding the fact that they gangbang. Vince Staples ain't never hid the fact that he's a Crip, and where he's from in Long Beach. But it's honestly good to see, like, because of movies and like shit like Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society and stuff like that, we have a certain idea about what LA is and like what gangbanging is, and we just think niggas just walk around being demons all day, every day. And it removes the humanity of it from them. Like, these niggas got mamas, they got people they love, they be in relationships. They, even though they homies and them be doing dirtball shit, they friends. And this the hand they was dealt. And I've said this before.
The environment.
It's just the environment. If you grew up there, you would acclimate yourself to that as well. But it's good to see. The most fascinating thing about it is, you know, to see, like, he got this thing called The Apple in the Tree, where it's his mom telling the story about how she used to carry a pistol in church while she was singing in the choir. She a gang member. His father a gang member. So it's like, what other path could he have taken?
Could you imagine that, though? Your mom being a gang member and your father's a gang member?
Yeah.
You're next generation
You second generation gang member.
You nigga jumped in. You was born.
When you born into it, you don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
And so, but he's very, through his music, you can see how very, like, human he is, intelligent he is. He talks about where he's from and how it molded him. But also, like, there's stories in there. One story specifically where they talked about how they was hanging out and bro wasn't feeling the vibe, and he went home. Vince Staples, he went home, and later on that night, the niggas he was with caught 2 bodies. They gone for life. He would have been with them niggas. So it's like just intuition, decision making, also being a product of your environment, but also examining your environment and seeing it for what it is. And telling it from your perspective, like a real perspective. As somebody that's still active, you know, somewhat famous. I wouldn't say Vince Staples like an A-list celebrity by far, but everybody know who he is. And then his show is great. You know, we hoping we get a second season of that. But I think that, you know, I'm never gonna steer y'all wrong. You need something to listen to. I think in its entirety. Okay, 22 minutes, 10 songs, 22 minutes. Go for a nice walk. Get on that treadmill. It's like a half a mile. Great album. 10 out of 10. As far as his body of work, it's a 10. His entire discography, this is his 10. This is his best album. This is his, you know, crown jewel for sure. I think that as far as, you know, hip hop, if I'm rating it honestly, 9.2. 9.2 out of 10. That's honest. Quick and easy, nice listen. I think we can wrap it there, man. We don't have any calls from the listeners today. I've been gone for a month. I know I'm gonna hear something about that. Has it been a month?
It ain't been a month.
It's been a month. It's been a month.
Yeah, that's always a little rusty today, y'all.
Yeah, we're a little rusty. We get our groove back. This nigga back here drinking Taylor Port.
I am. What's the issue? They don't even see
that shit not supposed to be in your body, bro. You want me to tell them what the real issue is? Where you got that bottle from?
No, don't tell them. Like
all right, bet.
But just for them to know.
As soon as you sip that bitch.
Play it.
Dear Adonis. Father, let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom.
Don't tell my son you wish my dad wore a condom. We gonna leave that. We gonna leave that right where it's at.
He hates you.
He hates that nigga, bro.
Really hates you.
He really hates him.
Like I believe if they were in Compton, he would have shot him by now.
Nah, for sure. For sure. You see him on the cover of Mr. Morale? Blick on him.
Yeah.
I don't want to beef with a nigga that do burpees, ain't never been to prison. Specifically does prison-style burpees.
It's in his lineage, though.
Yeah.
Prison, San Quentin is in his lineage.
The nigga told you was DNA.
Exactly.
All right.
I know.
Guys, It's been a time. It's been a roller coaster today. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, but we made it to the end. All right? We put that work out. A lot of interruptions. A lot of children coming in and out the house. But we made it work. I do have an editor now, Tristan. It ain't like he here.
But shout out to Tristan, though.
Shout out to Tristan, though, bro. Shout out fucking Tristan. Shout out to y'all. We back. All right? No more hiatuses, all right? I don't give a fuck if I'm going through the worst shit I ever been through in my life. I'm getting on this fucking mic. All right?
I think he needed it, though.
I did need it. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of work. What's up, bro?
Nothing.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a lot. I work 60 hours. Exhibit A.
Kids.
12-year-old right there. I got 3 kids. I've been trying to do everything on my own. That's the issue here. You can't do it all on your own. So we building up a team. Got Big Cat behind the camera. We got Tristan doing this thing with the clips. Turn around audios on Monday. And every Wednesday, every other Wednesday is a visual. We're gonna do it bi-weekly for right now. We're gonna keep that going. Once me and Tristan get on the same page and everything's good, we're gonna start dropping it weekly. So for the next 60 days, we're gonna do bi-weekly. After that, we're gonna be doing a weekly drop. We're gonna get this thing popping. I appreciate the love and support, and y'all tapping in with your boy. This has been episode 20, Grizz and Ace Podcast. I'm your host, Deante Kyle. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We out.
Turn the church into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand like a panhandle. Turn the church into treasure like Fred Sanford. Keep that cup in my hand, keep that cup in my hand. I done blew the whole check on these other dunks. Yeah. Take her back to the crib, she get manhandled.